am 2 miles in to the Pine Bend Brook Trail, which takes off right from the Kancamagus Highway. And it's a beautiful fall day, October 2nd. Just into the wilderness, and the creek has become dry. You can hear chipmunks, red squirrels. You can even hear the leaves falling to the ground. If I could stop breathing so hard. This trail is so cool because it's so open here in the ravine. I love it when it's steep enough that you get to touch the rock as your foot is on one rock, and it's natural for your hand to be on the next rock. It's just like a bunch of boulders right here in the middle. So the steep part looks like it would be harder, but I slow down, so it's kind of easier. I get to catch my breath and touch the rocks and look around. I think I'm almost to the 3-mile marker, and the trail is leveled out. What a nice relief from the beautiful steep section to a beautiful flat section. Hey now, this looks kind of like the top of a mountain. All right, here is an intersection at the 3-mile marker. Livermore Trail, Scar Ridge Trail, and Tripyramid Trail. Wow, if the rest of the way is like this, that's pretty incredible. I read some trail reports and a couple of book summaries. So usually I'm looking for safety things, and then once I know it's going to be okay, I don't exactly take note of all the details. That way I'm still surprised. So I knew the first 2 miles would be mellow and then steep, and I knew it would flatten out, but I don't remember what I read, if it goes up again. I think it does. I don't know, I just got a glimpse of the pyramid, and yeah. In addition to that giant conical monster looming in front of me, there's going to be another summit. This is a 2-for-1 day. The Tripyramids, I'm guessing there's 3 of them. Middle, north, south. But 2 of them are on this 48 list. And that's where my attention will be going. North Tripyramid and Middle Tripyramid, I believe. Listen to that. Wow, there's a tower like of flat looking rocks. They look like someone has build a house. Only they're huge. So I am basically weaving the trail up through the rock castle looking thing. And it's going fine. The hardest part is just staying on the trail, because there's 1 or 2 side trails or just constant herd path go-arounds for certain rocks and whatnot. There's definitely erosion throughout this entire trail, and so many roots exposed. And the trail conditions are so dry and wonderful, so obviously the best thing to do is just go right up the rocks on the main trail. But that is requiring me to look ahead more than usual, not follow my feet. It's fun though. It's little zigzags through here. I'm guessing because as that mountain was the shape of a cone, it would get tighter and tighter at the top. There's a big rock right next to my head. I chose this trail because it is the easier way. There's another way on the other side of the mountain that comes up a big rock slide. And this trail is not too easy, okay? It's great. This is a great trail. If you're not sure of yourself or it's your first time up the mountain, if you don't really want that big rock slide, go this way. This nice big rock. It says, let's have lunch. Oh, wait a minute. I'm at a summit. Ooh, that trail I must continue on to Middle Tripyramid. Savage Brook Trail, Sleeper Trail, Livermore Trail, Tripyramid Trail. It was definitely a feeling of coming downhill from north, but not bad at all, and so short. This is about halfway. I remember the old days, which were not that long ago, when I would be lost on the trail, not really lost, but no idea where I was, what trail I was on. And I used to say, why don't they put the name of this trail like every 100 feet so we know what trail we're on? Or some kind of description so I know if I'm halfway or not. And I just had to look at a paper map and guess that I might be on the right trail. And I would say, why don't they invent some sort of thing that shows me as an arrow moving on the trail? And now we have that. We have multiple versions of that. And I use Gaia GPS, just thing on my phone. I tried a couple others and I really like the Gaia. And it shows me as an arrow on the trail. So I can see what trail I'm on, where I'm on it, all the things, all the data. Going up again. This is why I'm reminded it is not buy one, get one free. It is buy one, get one half price. So many trees that have taken a lot of snow and wind, and then blue sky just trying to show itself. Let me just pop up there and make sure I'm at the tallest point. This is so cool because now there is only one mountain left, Lincoln. These two drinks have been my favorite lately. It is so delicious while hiking. This cucumber flavored water is slightly giving me the feeling of sushi, like cucumber rolls. And I think of this as my water because there's no sweetness and the flavor is very, very mild. However, since I think of it as water, I didn't bring other water and I forgot that this meal I have needs water. So I'm going to be putting cucumber water into blueberry granola. But I'm doing it. It's going to be cucumber milk. I'm so hungry. good enough. I did not see a moose, but I saw something even more rare. John and Laura on the trail. Hi. Okay, I had a great time up on the summit. I am refueled and rested. Going down the same way because that's what I feel like doing, and I hope to see some leaves along the way. Coming down these boulders here in the ravine section has been a bit slower for me. Careful footing, one step at a time. I remember when we used to live in Massachusetts, sometimes take a road trip up here to see the Kancamagus Highway, which is a winding country highway through the mountains here. And we hardly even got out of the car. Sometimes we would stop at the lookouts for a few minutes and then get back in again. And I would see these trail signs at the side of the road and think, you know, how do people even know what trail that is? So if anyone sees this video, and that is you, I would say, out of curiosity, if you just like an area, just stop at the side of the road or the parking lot with the trailhead and just walk in, you know, a half mile or a mile, because very often the very beginning of the trail is utterly beautiful, peaceful, and has waterways and nobody there because all the hikers are trying to get up to the top of the mountain. So you could have a break from the crowds, you know? You could just bring your lunch, whatever, just a half mile in. You don't even need hiking shoes most of the time. I'm almost to the end. I don't think there's any rule against this, is there? I mean, come on, it's butternut squash soup from home. Only one car stopped briefly to take pictures of the leaves, but I was like a moose and just stood very still with my back to them.